Hello, it's Dominique. Today I'm making a video just to show, I had someone who asked me if I had a step-by-step tutorial on a project that I had shown you, that I had made a little flip album on Country Girl, which was not this one. And she wanted to have kind of step-by-step tutorial so she could make one because she had the same paper collection, which is Country Girl from Paper House, which I cannot find anywhere else. But anyways, this is the last one I'm making with the paper collection. So I thought that I could do this video for her. Her name is Lindy. Hi, Lindy. Because what I could do is I could go through this one and show you a little bit how you can use your papers, and also how I did the album, pretty much quick ways, just to show you how I made it. And then also I have all the numbers of the series of tutorial creating your own that I've made, and I have the numbers that you can check the videos to show you how I made this specific page. They're not all the same pages, of course. It's tiny, it's not the same as the one that I have made for the tutorial series, but I think maybe that would help you. So here I use, it's not the first time that I use this page for the cover, because I think it's really Country Girl. Like, this is the best design paper they have in the paper collection that shows the Country Girl, so that's why I use that. So on the first of on number 2 of the series tutorial, you will learn how to make the cover, how to put the fabric. No, fabric is on number 3. So how to make the 3 flap, like you have 1, 2, 3 sections, making the binding. So you'll learn how to make that on number 2. Number 3, you'll get to learn how to put the fabric and whatever lace, but you have to put your papers first, so you'll learn how to do that on the tutorials. Also here I made 2 pages here, which I did not have on the other album that Lindy, you have watched. This is a new thing. This is the last project I made last year. It was a flip album for a special order I had, and I decided to make 2 pages, like just a book, and I thought it was the best thing ever. So I've been doing that all year, all season this year. So you don't have to make that if you do not want to make the pages. Just have less space here. Like here we have like 1 inch and maybe 1 inch and 1/8, and here I have like 1.5 inches. So maybe you can make just like 1 inch and 1/8 here, and then maybe 3/4 of an inch here. But if you want to make the pages, you can still learn how to, and that would be 4A, making the hinges and the pages. And also we're starting the file, so you learn how to make the file. And my battery was out, so my chip in my camera was full, so I had to finish on 4B. But the file that you have in the tutorial, you have like an extra flap, which I didn't do here. This is just a little gift I wanted to make to someone, and I didn't want to like overdo it in this one, even though that other album that I had on the video that you watched, Lindy, was the album I was supposed to give to that person. But I finally it was not like the meeting we were supposed to have did not happen, so I said, okay, well, I'm gonna sell it. But then this year is happening, so I said, okay, I have to make another one. Thankfully I had some paper left. I have 1 sheet of each that I have left, and I added some papers also from another paper collections that I had, and some loose sheets from the open stock at Joanne that I bought here. So that's what I did. Also, after you do the pages, so here you have the file, which is 4A and finishing on 4B. You have the pocket page and belly band with 3 ribbons, is this one right here. This is 5, and 2 pockets. Yeah, okay, so the one I made had belly band with 3 ribbons. Okay, the pocket page was another one. So this is the belly one with the 3 ribbons. Also here you have the envelope page. This one is number 10, and also you have, I'll show you the album afterwards. Just the flap. Okay, yeah, so after that we have just 2 pockets here, so that's not much here. So we have all of this. This is the card, the belly bands with the card. So this one is the number 9, so you learn how to make this one. And also 2 pages that I've made in this album, which I have not made in the tutorials, a series of tutorials, is the 9-face page. So this one you can see 2 videos after the reveal of the album from the series of tutorials. You'll see how to make the 9-face page, and you can add pockets, whatever you want, according to the papers you have, because I had whatever I had left, I didn't have much. As you can see, everything here is all paper from the open stock at Joanne, so you can use the papers you have in the paper collection. If you have the whole pad, you have plenty to use for your pages here. Also, this one here is the multi-flap page. So this one here, you can see the video right after the one that is the 9-face page here. The next video that I've made, so it'll be the one before, because it's going chronologically. So this one is in like flip flap and everything. So this one you can see how to make it right after the one that is revealed. So I'm gonna go through this cute album here, and I was gonna give it, like, we had kind of a date last Friday and it didn't happen because there was cancellation. Someone had died in their family, so they couldn't have that, and it was postponed to this next Friday. So you're lucky that I still have this one, because it was gonna be gone, and I would not make this tutorial or this video for you. So this is the cover. As you can see, I use the fabric, suede-like fabric that I buy at Hobby Lobby. They have a couple of different design and different shades. In here I put a little bouquet. I like to put the daisies, because I think it's something that you see so much in the country, and I put some twigs as well, because that's what you see in the country. I covered that with a paper, 2 paper flowers here. And here what I did, usually when I make the plate, this one I think I might have a video. If I have a video on this one, how to make it, I might put that on the comment to see where you can find it. Otherwise, maybe I can make one next time I have one to make. So here I had this card here that I wanted the title to be, and I popped that on a piece of chipboard, and then I put that on a piece of chipboard covered with paper. Usually I put some picot underneath, but it was so small and so busy I didn't want to add any more. But the thing that I decided to do when I do the plate now is that I make it a little bit larger than when I have, like, for the title, and I can put something like raffia or a piece of ribbon or whatever, something really cute. And this one I put a little bit too close here. I should have put it right here, but anyways, my card was just going underneath. So I think it's a cool thing to do, like you make the underplate larger so you can add a little something here. It gives more interest. Even though the flowers are covering them, it's kind of part of the bouquet pretty much. So, and this is the back, and I happen to have bought, like 3 years ago, I bought this ribbon at Michael's. I think it was a dollar bin, and it has the guitars here, and the reason I'm making that is for a musician that plays country music, so I thought it would be really nice to use that ribbon for that album. So here I made a little file. I put 4 envelopes and put a little pocket here, and also I just used a little card here, put some random paper that I had, and then a card here just to give some kind of a title here, and I put a couple flowers just to make interest on the sides. And this is the 3rd section, we'll see later. And here also the hinge system that I do is my creation of hinge system. Here I didn't cover the center here because it was so tiny. I didn't think it was worth it. And the paper is the paper from all the base paper. We can see it matches really well, so I said I'm not covering it. So this hinge system is called the stack and fold hinge system that I created. So that too you can find on 4A that we make it. And then at the, I think it's number 11 or 12, no, it's number 12, we are assembling the pages and with the hinges. Even though I had a little problem there, I had one that was too short, I had to make another one, but you still get the idea how to assemble the album. So this is the belly band with the cards. So I used some nice paper, and I use these cards I buy at Joanne. They're in the $1.99 bin, and they have like 12 cards and 12 envelopes. It's written love or whatever. I think it's leftover from Christmas. So I use the envelope pretty much for the files, and then I was left out with all the cards, and said I have to make create a page so that I can use the cards. So I thought this one would be a nice one. So you have 3 belly bands right here, and you have a card in each. So I think it's pretty cute. So you have 3 cards and you have 3 belly bands here, and as you will see on the video that we're having a bigger hinge because the cards are pretty thick, and with the matting also it makes them really thicker. So as you add them up, like you have like 3 cards here underneath, so you have to have a thicker gusset here on both sides. And then I make a pocket so that the last one tucks in there, so that when you turn the pages it just doesn't flap all over the place. And this one here is the envelope page. So here I made those 2 little I don't know how you call it, the envelope page closures, whatever, and I was gonna put it there. I said, well, all the letters, I didn't pick the right card or right paper to put there because I needed to have one here and one here. So then I thought, well, why wouldn't I just do like 2 on the sides and one here, and it just goes from there, that one, and then it goes underneath this one here, and then it goes around that one here, and then you just turn it a couple times, and then that's it. You got a nice cute envelope closure page. Here I made a pocket, and because I had this here at the pocket, there was no way you can put something on top because then you have to close it, and then it would be too much in the way here. So I decided to glue the center of the page here, not only around it but the center, and just put 2 little cards. Those are little cards from the paper collection that I had. This one was 2 cards, just folded them in 2, and then I just dressed inside and outside, and I said, okay, that's going to be a little pocket, and this one here is going to be just a little card that we can put something in the back. So this opens like this. This is like a photo mat, and here you go like this. So you have a pocket here, tuck spot here, and then I made a pocket here. So that's a fun page to make as well. I really like making those pages. They're easy, they don't take too much thickness in your pages, and then they're fun too, and they look great. So that's the belly band. I put 3, and also the pages that I make, which you will see on making the pages, is 4A. So it's the pocket page. So you have an insert that goes into the page, and I decided, because I had a couple of have one for each page. I had a couple of these little cards left over, so I decided to use them, and I kind of made a little pocket here and a pocket here, so they don't just glue something, they can put something in the pocket here and a little something there if they want to, so it makes them nicer. And here, last page, I had like no more room because I didn't want to make a big album, so I just had do I have a little card that I could show you? I have a card right here. So it's just 2 pockets. I used 2 of the cards. Again, they had the cutouts, so there were 2 pockets, so you can put a little something there. And here, this is a 9-face page, so it's held with a magnet. So the nice paper here, I didn't want to cover anything of that, so what I did is I just use it at the front. Usually I use a nice paper from the paper collections on the front, because that's where it's what you see first. And then it's magnetized. It opens like here. And this one you have to look at the video, the tutorial, because you have the hinge here that you have to allow for your pages. So you have to know how to make that. Here we have a pocket right here. And then I just made photo mats here because I didn't have much room. And then this is just a belly band to put some cards or photos there. You can put a few there. And then the last one is the multi-flap page. So again, here I used a nice one. They could put a photo here or maybe write something, whatever they want. And it opens like this. And here you have a tuck spot, and it opens again. Here you have a tuck spot, photo mat here, tuck spot here again, and then photo mat and tuck spot right here. So that you can put a lot of photos in this page, and I thought I would just tie it with a ribbon. So, and this page I think I made in the wedding album, I'm not sure, anyways. So I think it gives you pretty much idea on how to make, like I don't have to do a step-by-step tutorial. I might do one this summer when I'm back home, because I'm planning to bring pretty much all my stuff for scrapbooking and a few projects, so I might make a couple tutorials then. So if I have one that looks like this, I might make a tutorial, and then I'll let you know, Lindy, if I made it, so that you can be aware and watch it. So I hope you liked it. If you haven't subscribed to my page, you can do so right now, and you can learn a lot of stuff, because when I make my projects, if I think of anything that would be nice for making a tutorial to help you guys either create or make the techniques, I make it so that you can watch it. So then you'll be able to see all the tutorials and all the videos of the reveal. I'm still working on the wedding album, almost done, so this will come pretty soon. So until then, we'll see you. Happy scrapping. Bye bye.